Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future. Trade in all our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on SIM. We're not responsible for your trade. A lot of volatility. First, we were going short, and then the market turning around, and right now is a very, very critical point. We are trying to cross this number here, 58.30. Mark it on your chart if you are auto traded. At this moment, if we look, the buyers over the seller with the 6 different time frame, that's okay, but this is not enough. The ES is really here showing weakness to the long side. So to our traders, that will be the best if you use the volatility auto trade, the M strategy. Trending at this moment is out of question to use an auto trade with a trend. And this one here, this is the second round in less than 40 minutes. And now we are going to restart. And now the auto trade start taking short, and here it is a start to taking a short trade, and you need to wait a little bit on the ES to go long. You need to go a little bit less time on the ES to go long, because at this moment, let me show you, at this moment there is a resistance, and this is your re-entry. It's 48.30. So if you are insistent on going long with your auto trade, it doesn't matter what kind of auto trade you have, you need to wait till the ES crossing the 58.32, and then you can unleash your auto trade to the long side. At this moment, you don't have a chance to go long if your auto trade try to activate your trade. So this is the second round right now, and we are going to start taking money off the table. Well, it's already did it, and it's going to go short again. And it is very simple. The market is still not strong enough. The buyer over the seller a little bit, not much. So there is a good potential for the ES not able to cross that line. And if the ES not able to cross this line, then it is short again. So if you are auto trading the ES, you don't know what you're doing. Doesn't matter what kind of auto trade you're having. Please hold your trades until we see this ES crossing that double resistance 58.31. Because if it's not, it's gonna go back and forth between the support area at 58.20 and the resistance is 58.31. It's gonna go back and forth. Going back and forth on any given market, if you are auto trading, that it is trouble for any type of an auto trade, trading with a trend. So you have to be careful when the market gets stuck in a channel, as you see here, between the support area 58.20 and the resistance at this moment 58.29, but the second resistance is 58.32, and this is a very critical time to auto trade. If you don't know what you're doing, that is gonna cause some problems with your trading, so you have to be careful with it. We sent you out on Friday, on Monday, the gold template for that auto trade, and as you see, this is the gold. We send it out to you. And it is taken one trade at a time, and you can see there is small trades but it's getting there, and there is no losing trades at all. So you have to be careful with your trades. And let me show you. Now the ES is trying to come and break that level, and he is not able to. So what we are going to do, we're gonna take it. So within a few seconds, we got 420, and I overwrite the auto trade because we still having a problem on this re-entry position, followed by a double resistance, and that is not gonna do it. And then I'm gonna close that position too, and I'm gonna hold the trades a little bit until we have some kind of trades. Also, if you are we are also I will release it on Monday for the Renko lover. I made one on the ES for the Renko lover, and I personally don't like Renko, but what I'm doing, I'm using not our Renko bar, I'm using NinjaTrader Renko bar for somebody who wants at and a NinjaTrader broker is I mean, they are good. I don't want to go specific, but NinjaTrader broker is good. And this one here, the Renko, is extremely good. I've been testing it. There is no losing trade. Slowly, and it's getting the $1,000 trade. Also, we give you the DAX is making money. We give you those templates on Monday. DAX, it is going right on the DAX, and then we have also the CL, the YM. We sent you the template, and so the DAX is doing good for the European traders. You can use the micro DAX, and the gold 750, and has not taken any more than one trade at a time. There is not even one losing trade. Small trades, but it's getting there. We still need one more trade. It's 750. We are away with, we just need one more trade for 250, and we will be fine on that. A lot of volatility in the market. Took a trade, a long trade, and it is struggling again here. It's really struggling. So it has nothing to do with your auto trade. It has to do if the ES able to cross the 58.29, but it's going to have a problem on 58.32. So you have to be careful, please. Changing templates, changing auto trade sometimes is irrelevant. It's the market movement, which some people don't have. They cannot understand this, but that's life. And it's sinking again. Then let me see. I have my finger in there, ready to close position at any time, and close position. Now we are up to 310. It seems like it's going to go back retesting the 58.25. So we will see what happened. Okay. took that trade long again. And the NASDAQ is facing the double resistance in this area. If we look at the NASDAQ, it's getting stronger. If we cross this, most likely we can close the $1,000 on this trade. Then we take it. Let me see if he's gonna take it or not. If he's able to cross this double resistance, you are in the money, or you can. The ES crossed, and this is a very good indication. Then this means the NASDAQ is fixing to cross. And then if a cross is going to fly directly, we have a little bumper on 20,436. The market getting stronger. If the ES crossed this double resistance, the NASDAQ is going to fly to the target coming from the market analyzer. It is 20,499. So we already have a $300 on that right now within a few seconds. We've been in this webinar for 10 minutes, and we are watching this. If it's going to sink, okay, the ES has crossed, which we have a buy signal on the ES, and the NASDAQ is trying to get out of that, and that can switch. And let's see, close trade. I'm gonna close that trade. We are on 580, and it's taking another long, and it is okay to take another long if the market is going to your direction. You just took another within second close position, and now we are on 615. He's taking a short, and then what we see, we can mark it to see if this market going to sink, and if it's not, then he takes a trade. And here it is, perfect. Keep going down, and $145. Take it, close. We are already on 700. I'm gonna post that trade within seconds. You already accomplish. And then when you are looking at the chart, you're looking at the ES and NASDAQ, you can interfere with your auto trade. And when you see a profit, you bang on it and you take it out, and you are finished with that. And this is really good. So what I did, I posted, because the market is in that area here, is struggling to break, and the market has no clue if it's going to cross the border or is going to sink again. And this is a very critical area. And when the ES hit this one here, he has not accomplished anything on closing the bar above those resistance. And then what I did, I posted within seconds after we did the first round. Before we start, it was the second round, and this is the third round, and now we are on $725 within minutes. And now I would like to hold the trade, or if you wanted to, or I have a gentleman yesterday calling me, asking me, we have one of the client, and he's very clever what he was asking, because this is a reversal auto trade, and this is a very good question he asked, especially to our members. Everybody knows when the market gets between the two yellow lines, it is a reversal. You should not activate any trade, go long. Doesn't matter where you're auto trade from, you should not generate any new trade going long once the market entered between those two yellow lines. And he is clever what he asking yesterday. He called me and asking me, he's a new guy, very disciplined guy, and his background is a military, so he's disciplined. He listened, and what he is thinking was that when the market entered those two yellow lines, he want to direct this auto trade to the short direction, which it is very clever what he is saying. because once this market entered those two yellow lines where the amateur trader keep letting their auto trade, whatever this auto trade coming from, doesn't have to be from us, whatever this auto trade coming from, he's gonna keep letting that auto trade to take long trade, which it is a very high risk with the amateur traders taking a long trades between those two yellow lines. The professional traders know it is time to reverse the market. We don't know if this market going to reverse from the floor and fibs or from the signal coming from the market analyzer, but this is the area. If you are on a micro account, you reverse the market. One time I had one of our members, he was in somebody else's webinar, and that guy, he charged $750 a month to teach how to trade. And the guy, he called me, he said, come. This guy is teaching how to trade, and he charged $750 a month, a little kit, qualified to be a car salesman. And our member, this member, he mastermind how to reverse. He don't trade with the trend, he trade with the reverse. And this guy asked this guy, I don't see where you reverse in the chart, on your chart. And the guy, the one is charging $750 a month. He said there is no such a thing called reversal. The biggest money comes from reversals, not trading with the trend. Because everybody is like a lamb trading with the trend. The professional traders, they know that once they have the proper tools, the proper education, they know the money is in the reversal. But in the same time, if you're not educated, you should not trade reversal. Because reversal is like you're trying to catch a knife, a flying knife. So when you reverse the market between here and here, you're taking the market from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top. And that does not fit a trader buying auto trade on Sunday and he is going live on Monday using the auto trade as a wash machine or a dishwasher machine. This reversal require a lot of education and require we have so many different type of reversal because the reversal require a little knowledge. You cannot just reverse the market in a certain area in the chart here where it's still in the middle. What you need to know, we need to identify when this market go on the top that the trend is finished. And then it follow by the symmetry and follow by reversal signal and between the two yellow line, and it will be your lucky day if there is a fib in between. So there is rules for how to auto trade the short reversal on the top of the market or at the bottom of the market. Also, the short rules, you cannot go 4 contracts short or 2 contracts. What you do when the market gets here or here, you take 1 trade. If the market goes to your direction, you stay hold on 1 trade. If the market want to go, as an example, to the institutional, that's very fine. Now we can resume a trade. That's fine. Then we take 1 more trade and average the price. Ha! Look at this in seconds. And now we are 720. So we average the price. in case if we got in trouble. And then some of them, they can be opened. Oh, Jesus, look at the CL. It's coming to the institutional number, profit taken. And look, here is the CL, very strong trend from the market analyzer from 1 to 30, from 1 to 30 minutes. Is a full throttle. It's perfect for a long trade. The market came in right between those two yellow lines, and there is a resistance between those two yellow lines, and there is an institutional number profit taken. You cannot ignore the signal in the market. Just because you bought an auto trade on Sunday, you are qualified to make money. And the question is, one gentleman a few months ago, he just asked the magic question. And he said, in it, the auto trade supposed to figure it out. No, sir. This depends on your auto trade, what it is designed to take a trade. Is it reversal? Is it stupid ATR? Above the moving average you go long, or below the moving average you go... Is it a MACD? Is it a momentum? So it is not the auto trade can figure out everything for you. You need to put your fingers in there sometimes to direct this auto trade. Well, I don't have time. Well, you don't have time, don't trade. You don't have time to make money, then don't trade. But don't say, I don't have time and I want to make money. If you don't work, you don't earn. Simple as this. So I don't believe in this nonsense. If you don't have time, then don't get into a trade. Get yourself a container banana from somewhere, or a container orange somewhere. Put them in your front yard, front of your house, and sell it. But don't say you want to trade and you don't have time. Here it is about money. And if you are not willing to earn your money, then nobody is going to feel sorry for you. Here is the market is taking the opposite direction. One trick, the market is extremely fast, and it is going back and forth, and then close position, take some profit, is taking another long, close position, take a profit, close position, take a profit, and even $5, even $60, even $100, doesn't matter. Took a trade, coming to your direction, close it, and close it. Let it take another one. Let it recalculate the market movement, and then take another one. Now we can see the market is sinking, and the buyers over the sellers are equal. The sellers over the buyers, and now you can see the 1 to 30 minutes, the market is losing momentum. The market is losing the ground. This is the key point between above that number is long, below that number is short. Anyone from a bodega, you come in and you tell him above that number is long, below that number is short. He will comprehend that. So the market is sinking, and it is trying to pound on that number to break it. This is a re-entry point. You can re-enter the market long for 1 time, 2 times, but the market is going to continue try to break that number until it's able to break it. It's like you're trying to kick a door, and it is trying to get it weaker. And then this is the DAX. A few minutes ago we showed you for our European traders, and is been doing extremely good, and now he has crossed $1,000. Close the trade, and it is 986. It's very good, let it be, and it is done. And also the DAX is for people who live in Australia, England, somewhere. It is excellent to to do it. Okay, so now the auto trade had one losing trade, two winning trade, and now is trying really to reverse the market from this entry point, 58.24, and the market is trying, pounding on that number, trying to break it. And then what we do, we're gonna close that trade. I close that trade, and now we're still on 720. And the best way to our traders, when you see the market is trying to pound on that number, pause your auto trade and wait. For the Nasdaq, if we look at the Nasdaq, it's trying to go below that number again, the same as the ES, and is struggling to break that number and continue down. There is a heavy support area on the Nasdaq. It's a very, very mixed market, and very mixed market. This is something you need to comprehend, that your auto trade cannot calculate the whole market for you. And especially when the market comes to some critical area, your auto trade is just a moving average or some kind of black box. It's not going to comprehend you are coming or crossing a certain area that is very hard to break, and the market has to pound on this constantly in order to break. So if we look on the ES, it's coming on that. It's like you're trying to knock out a door. It's locked. You kick it the first time, the second time, the third time, and it gets weaker. And then at the end, you kick the door and open. And this is exactly what the ES is doing, banging on that door, trying to break it. And if it don't break, the market will turn around and try to find another destination. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they don't. So on this matter here, it is very important when you come into this area, keep your eye on it. When it comes to the two yellow lines, do not allow your auto trade to take long. You are in trouble. You should not let the auto trade take long. There is small things in the trade can make your life much easier than you think. And the volatility on the ES, look, is going back. Look, it's going back. Look at this. It's trying to pound that area. This is the one I'm testing now before I release it to the traders. And this is a 4 Renko bar. He's still on the same number for over, on the ES, for over 15 minutes. It's still on the same number, and it is only 4 Renko bar, and it is Ninja Renko bar. It's nothing from me. It is, we have a Renko bar, but I'm trying to simplify it. Use NinjaTrader Renko bar, and we will see what happened. So the ES is trying again. Look what happened. Look what happened to the CL when we were talking about a reversal. When the CL came in the middle of the yellow line, and it came in, this is coming from the market analyzer estimation, where is the target you need to close. The estimation, this is coming from this market analyzer auto trade. And if you notice, the estimation is the target 75.17, and he missed by 1 tick to close that trade. Never mind. If we notice, the CL came in between those two yellow lines, the market analyzer estimate the target you need to close the trade at 75.13, follow by double resistance institutional number, fib line in between the yellow lines, and the market, where is sinking? The same story as the ES and NASDAQ is sinking to the re-entry point where this line laying is 74.61 as re-entry long. Simple. Simple. Is the market, the future trading is the most predictive market ever. It's better than the crypto, it's better than option, it's better than Forex. If you understand the future market, it is a very predictive market. Very rare I'm having a problem to read the market. Very rare. When I cannot read the market, I close the computer. If I don't have support, I close the computer. A very struggling market, cannot find the... Look at this. Look, here is your CL. This is where we told you is a re-entry long. Watch the market. Look. Look what happened. This poor guy is coming and it's okay to scalp the market as long as you know what you're doing. But this poor guy is coming and taking a short and he gets stuck in here. He lose money. $200 a day, that's $50,000 a year. What his capital is less than 5,000 average. So he's risking for more than what his capital for refusing to learn what's going on in the market. This is not going to work. If we notice now on the NASDAQ, finally it broke that door we were talking about, and the ES came into the resistance and is trying to pound on that door again. The NASDAQ lost it. If this bar closed below that number here, kiss it goodbye long, and now it is only short. If we notice the CL came in exactly where we estimated, we re-enter long, take a profit on the 75.24. Whether you are auto trading, manual trading, banana trading, whatever type of trading, you cannot change the fact in the market where it's going, where it's going to re-enter. Changing template, auto trade is not going to solve your problem. It's not just buying a dishwasher machine, it is what comes behind the dishwasher machine, the manual, the training. It's not just auto trade and it's gonna spit money for you because we all look good. It doesn't work that way. So the swing trading is here in banana today. I'm not going to. The swing trading is not going anywhere today because of the market condition. There is a small trades. Yesterday we had on the Nasdaq, I mean, they are all small trade, 300 and 400 on the swing trading. And today there is no money in the swing trading at this moment. There is no money in the, it's a scalping. The CL barely made 1,000 on the CL, and it is what saved us on this one here is the re-entry, not because your auto trade or your template, is because the market came in to the re-entry point, and that's what saved that trade on the CL. Not your template, not your time frame. No, it is because the market re-entry point, it happened to be in the same direction as your auto trade. This is what it is. It happened to be going in the same direction as your auto trade. This is something you need to recognize with. We're not gonna go ahead and put butter in your hands and telling you you're gonna be fine. You have to understand when, let's say today, the swing trading is not a good idea to trade. It is, there is a trouble in the market, and you have to understand when there is a trouble in the market, you have two options. Either stop trading, wait till this market find a direction. Optimization is not a crystal ball. It's gonna predict for you today at 10:36 you're gonna run out of luck. It's not gonna predict that for you. So when you see any type of an auto trade not collecting money or ticks, welcome to trading. Now if we wanted to go back to this one here, it took a hit. It took a huge hit with a losing trade, and now recovered. He recovered on the first trade, and now he's going to recover again, and we can immediately, if we want to, we can recover when it was all the way there. So also this auto trade sometimes can run out of luck. So not every single trade is a winning trade. That's life. Welcome to trading. You need to stomach the pain to get the gain. Right now, manually, visually, I cannot advise you to go short or long on the ES and Nasdaq. I cannot. There is nothing. The market has no direction. When the market has no direction, you should halt all your trades because it's gonna be nasty for your account. So at this moment, I have no direction telling you if this market going long or short. It's very unpredictable at this moment. And if you don't know what you're doing, hold or you trade until this market gets synchronized. Even the 4 range, I showed it to you a few minutes ago. We're still on the same number for the last 30 minutes. Taking one losing trade, one winning trade, one losing trade, one winning trade. Even on the 4 range chart, there is no direction. I did the template also, and I tested yesterday, and I like it. To our members, they don't want it to interfere with the market. I made a small one for 18 seconds. This has no filter. This one has no filter, but stay away from the chop market. Look at this. Now, today, took only 2 trades and stayed out of the chop market here. Took a trade in here, 1 contract. Took 1 trade in here, 1 contract. You are up to 525 on the 18 seconds chart. The 18-second chart is staying away from that nasty area here. And this is only 18 seconds. And staying away from the volatility in here. And that it is really, you need to consider if you don't want to get involved with the market direction. This is not taking a lot of trades. You can use it overnight, and I will release it for you on Monday as well. And also we did the optimization on the update on the trend bar. We will release it on Monday as well. With the Renko, I'm trying for the Renko lover to test in the Renko bar, and then if it's good on 4, we release it on Monday as well. Let me update you on the gold trade. I only have one gold trade. And it's taken only one trade. Look, it's taken a small trade. Nothing big. We're still on 840 on the gold. Nothing special. Slowly, we still need 160 to aim the 1,000 based on one contract on the gold. Look, the ES finally, after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, banging on that door, finally, now we have sellers. If you notice, there is a sellers trying to push this market to break that area here. Has nothing to do with your auto trade. There is sellers trying to push that door out so they can go down to the institutional number 58.19. Profit taken on 58.19. They are pushing it. They are trying. Look, this one here when it blinks, this means the sellers trying to break that door. Look at this. Not able to do that. What your auto trade has to do with the market? This one, when it blinks red, that means the sellers are pushing it and they fell. Look at this. They fell. It's going back to the resistance 58.28. You are hammered with losses on any given auto trade if you don't know what you're doing. The CL is climbing again, and here is the trade from the market analyzer on the CL. It's climbing to the same level, 75.14, as we told you where is the entry. Whoever took that re-entry is doing well. Whoever took that re-entry is doing well. And you need to consider taking that trade out on 75.13. Look at this. Your institutional target is between the two yellow lines. It's usually around 11 o'clock. What time is it right now? 10:43. You cannot challenge that. You simply cannot challenge that. I don't care what kind of system you have. I don't care how professional you are. You cannot overrun this. The market climbing between the two yellow line. The market analyzer predicting taking a profit at 75.13, followed by a resistance, institutional target, followed by a resistance, and the institutional target is 75.23. You cannot challenge that. I don't care what kind of dishwasher machine you put on your NinjaTrader platform. You're not able to overcome the fact in the market. This is the end of the line, despite the buyers over the sellers, despite the momentum is very strong. You cannot challenge this. It's going to run out of steam. Simple, done, and over. This is applied not for the CL. This is applying for every single market. Now the Nasdaq is sinking again, and the ES is trying to pound on that number one more time. On the Nasdaq, we lost all the gain and now we starting all over again. We were close to the $1,000, and now we are starting all over again. We lost everything. So now the market is coming, trying to break that number, 58.24, and the Nasdaq, I'm gonna close that position, and the Nasdaq is trying to maintain above that number here. If I left it, I probably would have, but I took some profit out. It's 190 because the market is very unpredictable market. For the swing trading, they are, to be honest with you, wishy-washy. There is losses and gain, losses and gain, losses and gain. The swing trading, they are beside the CL, the swing trading are not doing well. Welcome to trade. And also the YM lost all the, we were almost close to 1,000, and the YM took a big hit on the YM, and now we are down $20. Welcome to trading. You need to see the good and the bad, not only good. Go back to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq took a trade long. If we keep looking at the Nasdaq, after we almost hit 1,000, we went back of the volatility, and now we are climbing again. The Nasdaq fell to break this one here, and the Nasdaq is trying here, take it out. The ES insisting on breaking that number, and the Nasdaq want to fly that direction, and the ES want to go that direction. When you see confliction between the Nasdaq and ES, that's why we said, if you are trading Nasdaq, put the ES. Put the ES. Because they have to work together. If they're not moving together, you have losses. If the ES and Nasdaq not agreeing on the direction they need to go with, you're doomed. Even if you are auto trading for the Europeans, even if you are trading the DAX, the best signal in the house for you, look at the ES. Always, always, even if you are trading stocks, look at the ES. The ES is the best signal in the house, period. Whatever magic indicators you have, use, and keep your eye on the ES. Always. Even if you are trading Nasdaq. Here, the Nasdaq took a trade, went against him, took reversal, and closed it. We still maintaining 265. It's not doing any good. On the 4 range, I'm testing this 4 range. We are in half an hour. We only earn $50 in half an hour. Still going in no direction. So can you imagine this guy sitting by himself, trying to use Autotrade and getting upset because his Autotrade is not making money. He's not asking himself why he's not making money. And what he does, he changes templates. It's not going to help him. Always look at the market, gentlemen. Always look at the market. another indication on the, let me show you. On Monday, I told my traders, do not put junk indicators on our chart. If you have your favorite indicator, open another chart and leave this blue chart alone. Don't put something coming from a flea market somewhere. Here it was the warning for the reversal. The trend exhaustion fired short from that bar, followed by a reversal, and you have two signals telling you to take short. Two signals is telling you to go short. Where is this market laying? The market laying between those two yellow lines. This is your destination. Finished. So when we know which direction the market is going, we're not surprised, because we can direct the auto trade, or we can direct our trades. We know the limitation in the market, and then we do it. Look, the ES still flirting with that number for half an hour. Look, look. What the auto trade has to do with this number? What your auto trade has to do with those levels? Let's see if he's able to close that bar below that 58.24. Look how much trouble having to close below that number. Finally, it's gonna make it, hopefully. There we go. It's finished. The Renko bar, the one we are testing for you, is taking the same short from that number and broke even. This is an ES. The institutional number on the ES is 58.19, profit taken on 58.19. What time is it? What time is it? 10:53. $10.54. You can see they are pushing the market down, having a problem pushing the market down, but they are pushing the market down. There is a projection at 58.20. They're pushing the market down. Institutional number 58.19, followed by a 3 support. By a 3 support after the institutional number. What does that mean? It's not going to go any farther below that number. Any farther. Look at the CL. I told you, no matter how professional you are, no matter what auto trade you're gonna have, you're not going any higher than that. Watch the CL sink in. It's finished. Look what time the ES hit the institutional number, followed by a support, and look what the time is. Look what the time is. Look at the NASDAQ, what time is it, and where is the target institutional number? The problem is with the NASDAQ, it's not getting to the institutional number. It's missing a few ticks, because between that price and the institutional number, there is a thick wall called double support. Look where the ES hit, right in line, target 58.19, followed by 3 support area. What in the name of God you wanted to take short in this area? Even if this market broke this place, look, even if this market broke this place, it's not a your play anymore. It's finished. It's not your play anymore. It's finished. And here's the NASDAQ. It's struggling on this line. I don't know if you can see the wick on the YouTube, but the NASDAQ is struggling on the support to reach the target one, and it's turning around. And here is your ES 1056. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's done, finished. What you do, you close your computer, you go for a hamburger. That's it. Go for lunch. The NASDAQ came into the triple support area, preventing the NASDAQ to come to the institutional number. Profit taken couple minutes before 11 o'clock, and it is finished. And look, it's turning around. Can you imagine this guy bought a dishwasher machine on Monday with no support on Sunday, and he's sitting auto trading today, and he's losing his pants off? How many of them out there? Here it is. Welcome to trading. Folks, we got hit with the NASDAQ 7 range, and then the NASDAQ took the proper trade long. We were down, and it took a proper trade long, and he covered every. We were down 200, and now we are on the plus on the NASDAQ. And the Renko bar closed and took a long trade, and it is 437. That's all what we have for you today. Thank you very much, and I wish you a pleasant day. Bye for now.